sitting over there. Right, my car's over there. So you guys can see my car over there. I was planning on sitting over there under that bridge, which is closer to my car, right? But of course I walk up and there's some freaking hobo sitting there, just staring at me, drinking a 40, I think. Giant can of booze. I didn't think you were allowed to drink, but I guess the rules don't apply to you once you become a hobo. So, I didn't know how many people there's going to be out here, but there's a lot of people in the parking lot behind me. So I don't know if there's something going on, but there's a lot more people here than there were at Kiwanis Park yesterday. So hopefully we can film something neat other than people's dogs. I should have brought my jacket. I went out to take the trash out and I was like, you know what? It's a bit cold outside. But then I decided against it. So, and there's someone walking their dog. All right. I don't think that hobo's gonna get out of my spot anytime soon, so I might as well sit down, get cozy, enjoy the fact that I am going to be cold today. Let's get them. Oh, okay. Thank God. Thank God. Everything's dirty. Sand got in my shoes. I was just watching a documentary on how dirty the Old West was. And oh my gosh, can you imagine that? Taking a shower every few weeks because there's no availability of clean water. And you had to share the bath water with your whole family if you did want to take a shower. Oh my God. So it's a stereotypical Sunday morning. It feels different than a Sunday morning. You guys can see these people over here. I don't know why it feels different than a regular Sunday morning. Hello, Elena. Aztec's here. Hey, at least one person hit the like already. Starting to train them really well. Anyhow, I want to talk about what a typical early morning. Just kidding. Typical Sunday for me. It's waking up from a nightmare. I can't stop thinking about work as much as I want to. I think it's just programmed into you is that work becomes so ingrained because it's, I don't know how to put this, but work seems to become a very bizarre part of your life. Like you don't like it, but it's the only place that you will go on an average day. The average day for the proletariat is waking up early, getting ready to go to their prole job, driving to the prole job, going inside, doing their prole work that has absolutely no meaning or significance or anything. It doesn't mean anything to work anymore because it doesn't provide a living. So when you come home from wasting away, doing nothing you liked all day, then you come home to your wage cage. This morning I was sitting in my computer chair and I felt something on my ear. I reached over and I had a cockroach on my ear. And I'm like, well, that's pretty normal. You know, if you're going to be poor, you're going to have roaches. Let's see. So, yeah. So, I guess we can show off our feet. Proles, indeed, proles. And more proles. I wish that guy would get out of my spot. It's really bugging me that he's sitting over there. That's where I want to be sitting. It's a better view. I feel like being in the middle of the lake is a crappier view. Oh, look, here comes an airplane. Oh, by the way, I'm directly east of Sky Harbor Airport here, so down those feet for free in this economy. For free in this economy. You can't charge for feet in this economy, man. Have you ever woke up, MS, to roach standing on your toes, staring at you? No, I've woken up for them crawling around on my back. I thought it was sweat one time, and they were just crawling around on me, and I was like, oh my God, this is so gross. You can't hide from the roaches anywhere. They eat my food, they crawl on me, they get in my hair. This morning, I used the oven for the first time in like several years. I don't like using the oven just because it seems like such a waste. Like 40 minutes of using a gas oven to cook up 4 fish sticks. Like, it just doesn't seem right. You eat the 5 spiders on average in your sleep every year. I'm not surprised. Especially in a place like mine. I was just watching that documentary. I was driving here, and they were talking about that food during the Old West was so bad that you had to pick the maggots out of your food when you ate. And let's put it this way. I've watched a lot of Alone, and maggots are a constant problem when it comes to your food cache, right? And even the contestants on Alone won't eat food that's got maggots in it. But I can only imagine the Old West must have just been one constant stomach ache because of a lack of sanitation. Everything was dirty. Everything. Oh, God. So, I'm not sure if Southwest Airlines exists, but before they did, Southwest Airlines was that building right there. It was, let's put it that way. Southwest Airlines was over there, and then they started building a new building over there, and then it became ADP. I actually, interviewing at ADP was my first real job interview when I got out of school, and I thought that ADP was like a computer company, right? I thought they were interviewing me as a computer tech. Boy, was I wrong. They were interviewing me as a customer service rep. And they have a really hard time. Every corporation has a very hard time keeping customer service reps employed. It's usually 3 to 6 months. Oh, look, there's some chick walking over there. Check it out. She's probably like, oh my God, there's a guy filming me. So, yeah, I didn't like the job. The 2 ladies that interviewed were like, this guy's not customer service rep material. In fact, I would say that customer service rep is one of those jobs, just like being a waitress, where it has a tendency to cater more to women. From where are you? I'm at the Tempe Towne Lake. It is cold, too. Oh, I should have brought my jacket. Let's see how cold it is. It is 60 degrees right now. 60 degrees at the Tempe Towne Lake. Oh, here comes the train. Fear Factor, a blonde girl eating hissing cockroaches, then throws up, and still remember that episode. Oh my God. Man, I see Man vs. Wild eat some stuff that would give you nightmares, man. Like, he had that compilation a few months back of him eating every gross thing that he did on that show. That giant larva, when it shot out its rear end, its guts, oh my God, so gross. Laugh out loud. Cold minus 17 Celsius degrees in Ottawa. Ooh. Ottawa, Canada. It's funny to see people here. There's only 6 people here, and there's 6 likes, which is nice. There's 6 likes and 6 people here. That's how it should always be. Damn you, hobo. God, That must be so terrible. Yesterday I was watching the news, and they said, hi, David Hoffman. They were kicking the homeless off the subways in New York. And basically all they said to them is, you can't stay here. Now get the hell off the subway. Get out of here, homeless people. Yeah, then... Them piggies, though. Piggies, dogs, whatever you want to call them. Ooh, the little wind is driving me. It's freezing my rear off here. I should have brought my jacket. It's like I went out to take out the trash this morning before I got in the car to come here. And I got in the car, or I was walking past my car to go to the dumpster, right? And I'm like, it's cold. I'm going to go upstairs and get my jacket, because my jacket's right there on hanging on my computer chair for my work computer. And so I just didn't think about it. I was thinking about, I decided to bring my fishing rod today. So I thought I'd do a little fishing on stream. I don't know how much fishing I'm going to do, but I decided to bring it as a prop. Maybe some chick will think I'm fishing and want to be like, hey, you catching any fish? I'm like, sure am. Oh man, all kinds of fish. It's like, but you don't have any bait. Oh my God. The Assassin's Creed with terrorism. What? David, what are you talking about? They charged with terrorism, so you all know terrorist sympathizers now. Like, cancel all holidays. Nice, real steam. Oh my God. I can't believe that domestic terrorism for taking out a person that took out hundreds, if not thousands of people with shoddy insurance crap. Oh my goodness gracious. Man, I'm surprised they didn't charge him with a hate crime. It's not cool to hate rich people, right? They're in danger too. You're not allowed to attack poor people the same way you're not allowed to attack rich people. So the only people you're allowed to attack is the disappearing middle class. That's the only people that you're allowed to single out for hate. Luigi just proves that Chad always wins. Like I keep saying to people, he better get real ugly in prison, man. Real ugly before they find him. I was watching this video on what it's like for P. Diddy to be in prison, and the prison said that if they put him in the general population, he wouldn't be alive within minutes. And if he looked like Arthur Beck, he would have been called a freaking monster. How about another joke, Moray? That's it, in life. The better you look, the more breaks you're going to get. Like, I know this girl, she's 19. She was going 120 miles down the highway. She got pulled over by a state trooper, and he gave her a warning. If that were a person of color, you have gotten more baton hits than would be survivable. Is this the jack of the stream? Because I am about to bust. About to bust. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, being good looking in this world definitely pays off. If you're fat, short, dark, you have any of the traits of the proletariat, the world is going to treat you like absolute garbage. I came to that conclusion really young. It's like sometimes you're just standing in line at anywhere, and the person in front of you by the cashier gets treated really well, and then they treat you like you don't exist. You're like, Florida already? Dang, I thought it'd take you longer to get there. In a Jimmy, please Don't describe yourself. I'm subhuman. It never began. Being treated right? Yeah, I know. It's like when you're little. Like I grew up in an all-white Mormon school, right? My elementary school was called Helen Keller, right? I went to Helen Keller Elementary School, and you're the only person that's not white or Mormon. 4 more hours of driving. Oh my gosh. In Florida for 2 more weeks. Mormon school? No wonder. Yeah, the Mormons are not very... Oh, look, the homeless guy left. All right, it's time to move, folks. I'm on the move. That damn homeless guy finally decided to retreat. I knew he'd give up. He had to give up. All right, how am I going to get off of here? Oh, there goes the train. Oh. All right, I'm going back. I'm hoping there's a little bit more sun. I'm starting to not be able to feel my feet because it's so damn cold out here. All right, let's go. Get your fishing rod. Boom. It's just a prop, people. I'm using it to attract chicks, fishing chicks. I don't actually have any lures. I don't have any lures or bait or anything. It's just this today. It's just a prop. Thank God he left. Well, I guess... Ah, damn it, he's still there. Damn it. Ah, he tricked me. He must have been hiding behind that trash can when I looked over. Damn it, I don't want to get too close to him. What should I do, people? I go back to my spot, or should I go over there? I can't stand out in the full sunlight because I'll burn like a mofo. What the heck's this? Oh, it looks like someone's worms. No. Let's push it into the water. I'm using my... I'm pushing it into the water. This is harder than it looks. Eat the worms, fish. How did it look, people? Is it looking good? Probably not. Damn it. What should I do? I don't know what to do. Okay, well, false alarm. Hobo hiding. Now he's over there looking around. Damn it, now I have to go back to my spot. That even a bird is trying to take a... Get... I'm attacking the birds out of hatred. Ooh, it is cold right here. Where was I sitting? I think I was sitting right here. I think this is the cleanest spot that I could find. All right. Unfortunately, I must have just not been able to see him because he was hiding. I don't know what he's doing over there. Probably doing the same thing I'm doing, except better. Okay, chill. It's Pearl Sunday. Dude, get a real job. Taking a break from shaking hands with the governor. The homeless guy by my job, they call him Window. I asked one of the guys, why do you call him that? He said because he's a window shopper. That's water looks like an EPA violation. MS is survivor. Arizona looks beautiful, minus the cockroaches. Yeah, do you like the Christmas steam? This Christmas doesn't feel like Christmas. I keep looking in my bank account and seeing, I've never seen my bank account at zero in my main bank account, and I'm like, it's depressing as hell, man. AC smog, regular better. Are you a family person? No. Hello. Charlie Brown tree for me. Oh my gosh, I'm cold. Damn you, hobo. Look at him, he's just chilling out over there, man. Why does he have to be there? Like, what annoying thing had happened to him last night that he had to show up here? Older, I get him becoming the Grinch. I don't know what I should do. Should I put my hiking boots and then go walking over there? Because I really don't want to go hiking in whatchamacallit, in flip-flops. It's pretty far away to get to the trail. It's like 500 yards away. I'd have to climb over there, back over there, and then back up. Uh-oh, I think he's leaving. Oh, look at him. I think he's leaving. Oh, good. Will is here. Yep, look at him. He's smoking like a train. That's how you stay warm when you're a hobo on the lake. Looks like he's drunk and ready for love, ladies. Finished up his 40, had a smoke, and now he's going into the city. Look out, ladies. He's broke, dirty, and horny. So let's see what he's going to do. God, I can tell how dirty he is just from here. Where's my wrench? You don't get a wrench anymore. I must have Christmas with the hobos by burning trash and by the Circle K. Don't discriminate. Man, they won't let those hobos start a fire worth nothing. Okay, so it looks like he's going. He's going across the parking lot. Yep, he's going up probably back to his hole in the wall shelter right around the corner. All right, we're on the move again. That hobo is gone. Now we can move on. Let's go closer and see where he's going. Let's see where he's going. Yep, he's just walking into the desert. That's how you do it, man. You drink your 40, smoke a cigarette, and just walk out into the desert. I used to spend a lot of time when I was homeless. I would sleep over underneath that bridge. I usually just find a spot where there was nobody at, and then you just tuck yourself underneath there. I can't see. Looking for him. He's still walking? Oh, I'm walking that way. I can't see him. He must have walked off into the desert already. I thought you had to have a driver's license in order to rent one of those little scooters. That little girl is probably like 12 and she's on one. I don't know where he went. He just walked off into the desert up there. Just vanished into the air. All right, so I get my spot back. So, oh man, I hope it looks like you took a dump right here. If it smells like poop, I'm going back. So I walked up, I parked my car right over there. There's definitely some fresh urine right here. This is probably where he spilled his 40. Look at that, people. That's how you spill your 40 after you're drunk. And then, so he was sitting here when I pulled up, and then he kept walking around. And he lit a cigarette or cigar or something. And he was hanging out right here. So, I mean, I'm assuming it's his 40 that he spilled right there, but it could be something else. I think that's why I like this side. It's so much closer to the ground. Up there, it's like 3 feet high. Right here, not so high. All right. So, I'm going to sit down right here. We're going to put our fishing rod right here. Hopefully we'll catch some fish, which is impossible since I don't have any actual fishing stuff. We'll fish right here. All right, let's see. Marco Polo. Amen. Let's see who's here. Aztec, are you concealed carry to protect MS from the mad hobos? I went to Christmas shopping this weekend, and now I have $10 till payday. Join the club. We're all poor. I didn't get to do any Christmas shopping this year. I open carry my Glock. I don't conceal carry. I open carry. Someone, literally, I just sat down and some other fishing guy's over there at my old spot. He's walking this way. All right. I'll come and protect you, MS. Thanks, Big Willie. Oh, man, I can't wait for my 3% raise next year. Oh, my God. Well, I was going to do a video this morning. So there's news that the corporations are going to be restructuring in the next year, and they're going to restructure around benefits, time off, and when they give PTO time, right? So the corporations are planning on cutting back 30% of your wages in the next year. 30%. Because apparently they're paying people too much money and they want to recuperate some of it. So the article that I saw seemed pretty legit. So instead of layoffs in the next year, there's going to be pay cuts. And you're going to have to figure out how you're supposed to survive on those pay cuts. What's the end game, Steam? Well, Death, are you sticking around to the 80s? Hell no. Works too hard. Yes, poor gets paid too much, according to my CEO. Pearl's got to make the sacrifice. Well, it looks like you're going to be selling plasma and semen simultaneously. So they're going to build a machine so you can donate plasma and semen simultaneously, and then they're going to give you $5 for it. Pearl's got to make the sacrifice. Yeah. I mean, you don't need all your organs. I mean, I was reading or watching another article that they're expecting for people to start biting it from natural causes, like not having enough food or shelter. They're expecting that to soar. In fact, the rates of people not making it because of despair. I didn't realize this, but more men are preferring to go into the pine box because they feel despair in the economy that they're out here trying to struggle in. Do you think Amazon's going to give the Teamsters more union demand? Soylent Green is people. Hell yeah, it's people. Starbucks on strike, indeed. Amazon laughs at them so much. Amazon is laughing at them. They will be replaced. Amazon will fully automate soon. $30 an hour is laughable. $30 an hour is laughable. $30 an hour is only $60,000 a year when you take into the cost of basic living. $60,000 is minimum wage. $30 an hour is laughable. And then, you know, the big thing that kills me at work is that they pay their employees nothing, and then they keep complaining about productivity. At least that's what's happening at my job. The amount of times that I've heard them complain that no one's working hard enough is just insane. Let's see if we got a fish yet. Should we check? No, there's no fish yet. There's never going to, if I had realized this as a kid, that there was never going to be a fish, I could have sat here with just the pole for my entire childhood, holding this pole here in the water and thinking, where's the fish? I've sat here for days without catching a fish. I wish I made $30. I make that I make half that. Oh, Lord. Sorry, Rusty. So weird to see MS hunting for his food. There's no line on here. There's no fishing line. I'm not hunting. It's a prop. It's to attract chicks that might think I might have food. So far, it's not working. Oh, and they expect you to smile while they are leasing you up the cornhole. Yeah, smile while you get the cornhole full. The cornhole's for fleecing. Gen Z, I want a 500 grand a year. Oh yeah, I can't socialize or read well. I can't socialize or read well. I don't know how to use a personal computer, says Gen Z, because we use our phones. And you may think that's humorous right now, right? But Gen Z, and this happened to me in a couple of classes where the teacher told everyone that they were going to have to download a program and install it on their home computer, and several people in the classroom looked at them and said, well, we don't have a computer, we just use our phones. I miss Mars feet. Everyone misses Mars feet. How much are you making this year, bro? With inflation, my wages are down 45% from when I started. Just the amount is the same when I started 3 years ago, but because inflation is so high, 45% of my wages are going straight to inflation. So it's practically nothing. Like it definitely feels like uh-oh. There's children screaming in the background. Screaming for high prices, right, people? Krusty laugh out loud. Oh, what did Krusty say? Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Let's see. Mars, let's see those feet. Sheesh. Steam, got some nice piggies. Well, wiki feet. Wiki feet. Oh my gosh, there's so many lady joggers around this lake right now. They're all in spandex and they're all wearing super long white socks. So yesterday, I was walking to the gym. Kid you guys not, there was 3 Gen Zers all walking in, same haircut, same ugly white cheap sneakers, and same white socks pulled up to their knees. It's that broccoli haircut though, man, that really gets you. MS, go dancing at the gay club to make money. And with those big muscles. Oh my God, it's almost embarrassing sometimes. Like I was feeling myself up last night. I was like, damn, man. Ever since I started dedicating 2 days a week just completely to arms, it's like I've gotten really, really, really defined. Like to the point where I'm almost embarrassed by them. It's weird. I gave up on advancing economically and will be a middle manager forever. Mushroom haircut. We won't judge you, Steam. Hey man, everyone's got a breaking point. Sometimes you just have to pull your pants down and earn a paycheck. There's no shame in the game of living, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, and if it involves selling the old whole, well, there's plenty of people who have money who can buy whole. Shake that ass. That's prettier than Mars. Oh my God. Ooh, Mars, I would hit Aztec over the head right now with your wrench really hard to remind him that he's wrong. Throw it into the rotation. I'll throw $5 at UMS. Big Willie, throw it on the whatchamacallit, on the Cash App. Don't give it to YouTube. YouTube's a crook. Aztec gay AF. I agree. Mars, do you lift weights? She lifts cans of soda all day. She's an industrial athlete. She wears a uniform too, so she does squats with cans of sugar all day long. Squats and more squats. In fact, the last time I saw her, she was looking smaller upstairs, man. I have a toenail falling off. For God's sake, it's nasty. No, but I should. I get a lot of my workouts with my job. I'm lifting on the I'm lifting the lot every day. I guess that counts. Mars, do you speak out for Coke? She doesn't work for Coke. She works for Dr. Pepper. So I always thought that all the soda people were the same, but they're not. I have construction feet, the doctor says, and they look unhealthy. Laugh out loud. It's really that many roaches, or are you exaggerating? No, they're everywhere. I swear to God, I was sitting in my chair this morning after I woke up. That little roach was waiting all night for me to get out of my bed and then get into my chair. And as soon as I got into my chair, it jumped into my hair. Like, oh my God, it's so nasty. I wonder if this area is haunted. Does anybody know if the Tempe Town Lake is haunted? Because a lot of people, they'll come from these bars over here because that's where downtown Tempe is. Back over there, buildings. College kids walk over here and then they jump off of the bridge and they never come back. Let's check the fishing pole just in case we got a whopper on board. No, it's still nothing. This is like my wiener right now. Still limp. It's not getting any action. Damn. Save me, MS. I hate it here. They're so poor. I mean, poverty is all around us. That's the unbelievable part, is that poverty is always all around us. And that's the guy that lets you know that you're not allowed to be poor. They've been patrolling this area back and forth since I got here. They're looking for someone. They're probably looking for that damn hobo that was just sitting here because he fits the description. I have to see my own car drive to each location. Oh, I have to use my own car to drive to each location. Mars, do you drive a truck or just do displays at the supermarket? What did you have to pawn for the fishing pole here? I'd probably have to pawn the fishing pole itself. I've had that fishing pole for 3 years. I bought all this fishing gear during the pandemic because I wanted to get back into fishing. And then I realized that it's always too cold or always too hot. That's the problem with Arizona. Is it either there's like a switch in Arizona and the switch goes up to 110 or the switch comes down to like 60. Sitting out here right now, it's 60 degrees under the bridge, man. It is cold as hell. You'll think pest control would take care of the roaches. No, all pest control does, and I told the front office this week when I went to go get a new key for facilities, is that every time they fumigate, it just makes them angrier. Why don't you just leave if you have no family? Where would I go? People ask me this all the time. In fact, I told one of the HR people this week. It's like, no one likes working at this company. And she's just one of those people that just lives in her bubble, right? She makes $40,000 a year as a recruiter. She doesn't have any real bills. Her husband makes 4 times what she does. She only works just to have a little spending cash. Why don't you, okay, Marco says, Mars, why don't you, Arizona. I still think you should move out of Phoenix or Arizona completely. Specific place to go, like if I was going to move back in with my family and they lived on the East Coast, as much as I didn't like them, I don't like working more. You have nothing there. Exactly. So a lot of the people at the company are very, very unhappy with the 3% raise that's supposed to go into effect next week. Most people will probably not be working there next year. Come to Texas. Our economy is growing more than any other state. I just heard some terrible things about Texas. Really terrible things. I mean, I think I could live in a city like Austin, but I don't know. It seems like it's just terrible everywhere. It's just awful. Everywhere you go in America, there's something wrong with it. There's just nothing. There's just not enough money to do anything. MS, working poor people are watching. Yeah. Most of the people that watch this channel are poor. I think that we like watching other poor people because it makes us feel more normal about being poor, if that makes any sense. Because when I watch big YouTubers, right, you know, people who have 500,000 subscribers and get 100,000 views for every video, these people are millionaires. Their paychecks, even a small little channel with 100,000 subscribers getting 100,000 subscribers with 100,000 views every day is a $10,000 a month channel. $10,000. Right now, if my stats stay where they're at, I'll probably make around between somewhere around 3,000 for next month. So it's, you know, you're not thriving on YouTube unless you're reaching a much more expanded audience, but the money's there. You know, if you can get to 100,000 subscribers, you can make $10,000 a month easy. And that doesn't even include sponsorships or memberships or any of that other stuff. Yeah, that's just pure ad revenue. But it all depends on whether or not the algorithm is going to let you grow. I'm broke, poor people. Yeah, being broke makes you think about the rope. I think about the rope every day. Why do you think I brought this? This has got the rope right here on it. This is a symbol of the end for me. So that's grim. Yeah, there's really there are not a lot of options for poor people right now. The jobs that are out there suck. And YouTube doesn't pay you on time every month. That's another thing that I've learned. YouTube has a cycle between the 20th and the 27th, I believe. And if you think you're going to get a paycheck on the 20th from YouTube, you're dead wrong, because they have millions of paychecks to pay every single month. I mean, there are channels in every single part of the world. There's someone making good money on YouTube. And then there's, for the millions of, I'm not even going to say millions, for the hundreds of thousands of channels that make a lot of money, there are millions of channels that don't make anything. I keep getting recommended channels that don't have any viewership whatsoever. I am grim. Memento Mori. MS and Mars, how do you feel about Trump in office in 3 weeks? I have a sinking feeling in my stomach, but what I do like to see is that the Republicans have already said no to some of Trump's craziness. Thank you for being you. Thanks for being you, man. Thank you for stopping by and watching my channel. Every one of you that watches my channel helps me grow the channel. So by you guys coming here and watching these, it's helping me. So I mean, this is my only hope in life. You know, it's the YouTube. I don't have a future in a career in an office. That's definitely for certain. It's jobs, especially any living wage job, it's not going to be found in an office. It's going to be found making your own way. Because these companies don't want to offer wages. They want to offer the illusion of prosperity. Let's see. Nothing will change, Marco. I think that's absolutely right. Nothing will change. There's no profit in change. MS channel is grower, not a shower. Oh Lord. Does Trump name is governor something. Does Trump name his governor or something? If I were him, I would just name it Little Willie. Not Big Willie, Little Willie. That feels like I thought I was the saddest person on earth. Drill, baby, drill. That is a very, very, very sad person. Like, as she walked by, the air got colder. MS moved to China. No, China smells. What do you think she's doing here? Man, that's a big old butt. You should name it Toad from Super Mario. Because he has a mushroom wiener. You know, I'd like to see that wiener on the cover of a magazine. She's looking for Johnny. She's lost. She's like, Johnny, where are you? I need love. I know I'm not great looking, but I need love. Mars, will you have a... Well, no, Mars is going to get fixed. I think Mars would be a lot happier when she gets fixed, too. That way, there's no possibilities of... Let's see. Just don't bail out of control once you blow up on YouTube. I'm going to be making the same content. It's not like I have other things to talk about. This is the only niche market that I've found on YouTube that's growing. There are literally hundreds of channels like mine that are small. And I'm getting recommended them by the algorithm. So it's odd to be in a genre where I've been for 18 years and suddenly other people are like, oh crap, things aren't getting better. Yeah, that's so true. They aren't going to get any better. And the layoffs are coming and the low-end work is going away. So, you just have to look around and see that things aren't looking super hot. I've been sitting here now for an hour and I haven't seen a single fish jump in my general area. Not a single one. I haven't seen any sign of life whatsoever. And I've had about 3 fishermen pass me. They're eating the dogs. You know, another thing that has been posting regularly on my feed is the problems that the automakers are having. They can't sell cars because they price people out of ordinary cars. I didn't know that the Jeep Wagoneer was a luxury vehicle. I never thought Jeep would ever produce a luxury vehicle. The Jeep Wagoneer is like a $130,000 vehicle now, and they're just not selling them. Hello, no, I'm never having kids. I just turned 40. Yeah, she literally just turned 40 2 weeks ago. Yep, damn. Eggs are hard-boiled. MS documentary, another poor parole to come up, but blown all his riches and legit trouble. Mars, do men still look at you or touch or try to pick you up? Oh my gosh, you just had a guy a few weeks ago at the Food City try to get her. We got Mello in the house. Inu Blue. Inu Blue finally shows up after an hour. Just slacking. So she's probably watching anime. Mars is the dog, Mello is the lady. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've seen that a lot in the news, where people are being laid off after 20 and 30 years of working the same job. Can you imagine that? You're 50 years old. All you've done for your whole life since you got out of high school is work in that same factory, and suddenly they're moving the factory to Mexico because, oh my gosh, Blue just gave us a new membership. Thanks, Blue. Daytona. I haven't seen Daytona in a long time. In fact, every time I think about her, I think about how she said how she wanted the big one. And I think to myself, there are women out there who just want the big one. Hey, there's more likes than people now. You know, I didn't know that giving away subscriptions was a random thing, and I kept getting random subscriptions to one of my favorite Twitch streamers, which I'm not even sure she's relevant anymore. Cauliflower is a horror streamer on Twitch, but I used to watch her almost every day, and then something like happened. Just something changed in her mood or her content. MS, open up a gym. Oh my gosh. The gyms are closing, man. People don't have disposable income for gyms anymore. Like there's, I think, 4 LA Fitnesses that are closing at the end of this year. I know for sure the Ahwatukee one is closing because my physical therapist told me that she drives by it every day and they have the signs out that say it's not going to be there anymore. My office is closing one of the south office buildings. They're closing that building next month, so we're gonna have to move it back up north. There's a lot of places closing, man. Way beyond Party City, Big Lots, Domino's, Taco Bell. I mean, if you look at the structure of these businesses, these fast food businesses, the way that they're rebuilding their businesses, they're automating their businesses so that they can make them smaller and need less people, because operations costs for some reason are very high. Have you been stopped for fishing without a license? I have never been caught fishing without a license, but as you can see, I don't have any line. There's nothing here. It's just, it's a prop. It's to get people to stop by and talk to me. So far, it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked at all. No, but every time I buy a fishing license, I've been fishing my whole life, and I bought a fishing license half my life, and I've never been asked for a fishing license, ever. There's this kid that works at Kroger. He's a new kid, probably still in high school. I'm assuming he's really small. He's like 5 feet tall, 90 pounds. And I shop there almost every day. Start a massage place if you want to make money. A massage place. Massage places are for little Asian women that don't speak English. Why would they want an over-the-hill Hispanic man rubbing white women? It just doesn't sound like a good idea. Although I could see you showing up every day at noon. It's like, I'm ready for my massage. That's who they expect to be at that massage place. Running around in your underwear in the lake with no shame. Rub and tug. Rub, tug. Why isn't that the name of a cereal? I'll be there. Grim. Everyone from the stream starts lining up outside of my massage parlor for spankings and rubbings. Who wants a massage from MS? I'll take a road trip for MS massage. Oh my god. At the end of one day, whatchamacallit, I would I'd have carpal tunnel from giving so many massages. Who wants the internal massage? I want the external, and I'll finish up with the internal. I'll take the hard way. Call it tub. What is it? Call it tub rug. You can call it anything you want. It's gonna hurt. Oh my gosh. That's the one thing about the Asian ladies, is they don't understand that it's a sensitive part of your body. When they grab it, they're like trying to choke it out like a chicken, man. Ooh, those ladies are rough. And they use 2 hands, too. It's like they just want to get it out. It's like, get the poison out. Oh, my goodness gracious. God, I haven't eaten any fish. You know, the irony is that I'm sitting here fishing, allegedly. And I had fish sticks for breakfast. Start a naked yoga YouTube channel. Those push the boundaries. Oh my gosh. Good old jackhammer massage. Lucky bastard. Oh my gosh. I was actually watching a video the other night. It's she's pretending, this is on YouTube. She's pretending to teach kids in a classroom where she's got like 6 inches of butt crack exposed, and people kept saying, it's like, are you enjoying the breeze? And then she finishes the video out by saying, what do you mean crack kills? I was like, do you know how many cracks I saw in college? Oh my goodness. I'm making dollar store fish sticks now. I'm actually planning on going to the dollar store after I leave here. They've got to have something better to eat than fish sticks. Gentle touch is extra. Fish sticks are yummy. MS, looks like those up later naked yoga. Oh my gosh, I was watching this naked yoga thing the other day, and this yoga teacher, well, let's say she was packing more than spandex in those shorts, which, check that out. Look at that. Double spandex running across the leg. Bam. Hot pink running shorts. Shake it, ladies. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm going for it, people. There's a stoner, whatchamacallit? There's a stoner movie that I watched with a roommate like 20 years ago that's called Getting It On Pot, Sex Pot. And in the movie, one of the characters gets out of his apartment. He goes and he looks in the window of his neighbor, who's a super hot Asian lady. And he's with his roommate, and he's like, sorry, man. He pulls down his pants. He's like, I'm going for it. And he's like, don't do it. And he's like, yeah, I gotta go for it. I was like, oh my God, this is what passes for entertainment for potheads. I went into an AMP, and there was a stop human trafficking sign, so I looked at her awkwardly and then quickly laughed out loud. Stop human trafficking while you're looking at the person that's being human trafficked. Oh my God, here comes super sad girl again. As soon as she's done coming by, I think I'm gonna go to the 99-cent store. We're all being trafficked. Just ask, please. I wonder what she's looking for. Do you think she found Johnny Sixpack, or is she looking for Johnny Sixpack? I've never seen someone look so sad. Especially, what day is it today? Isn't it close to Christmas or something? I thought it was close to... Yeah, it's 3 days before Christmas, and this girl's looking like she's never had a Christmas in her life. Can you guys see her? She's just right there. You guys should see that red dot right there. Approaching with the speed of dissatisfaction. Hell no, nobody's approaching. You know what I'll approach? With a stick. Like this. This is how you approach. Approach. Poke, poke. Oh, look, there's some people. Look at this. Ain't that neat? That thing looks like it's seen some better years. Chad has options. Ooh, engage. Ungar. Ungar. You guys are ridiculous today. what to say, guys. There she goes. She thick. She thick. You guys are mean. They had rice as flooring, and then they get the busted a month later. Yeah. I failed again. Maybe next time. All right, guys. I've been live streaming now for an hour. I'm gonna go over to the 99-cent store, check out what they got. Maybe they got some dead fish in the back, or just some fish heads for discounted meals. I'm gonna go check that out, and then I am going to make another video, and then I'm gonna go to the gym, and then I'm gonna make another video. So catch you guys soon. Love you guys in the chat. Thank you. Remember to hit like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. Tell Mello that we miss her feet. Yeah, tell Mello we miss her feet. And I don't know, I'll probably do a short while I'm at the 99-cent store. Run, prole, run away. Run to the savings of the 99-cent store. My fellow proles, we miss your feet, Mello. Yoga pants for Mello and MS Gym debut. Don't be a tease. All right.